Hey everybody, Nunu here. I am canning food now. Let me tell you how much fun this is. I just got done canning beef with potatoes and peas and onions. And then there's some with just potatoes, just raw potatoes chopped up, raw peas, raw onions, and then I put whatever, and a garlic in there. I put a tablespoon of 5% vinegar. You're supposed to have 9%, but it's hard to find 9% now. So if you get 5%, just double it up, and I put a tablespoon in. And your whatever spices you want. I did cumin, curry, garlic, powdered garlic, salt, and then a garlic clove in there. And this is what you get. And so I started this last year. I did half of it chicken and half of it beef, and then I did the rest just potatoes and peas with onions. And it's so easy. It's like ready to go meals. I never realized it. So all I do is just grab one, and if I don't feel like cooking, and voila. And I kind of made them single serving, but you can probably feed 2 people. Of course, not you men. And then, so all it is, and I'm going to do a more thorough video on this, on how to do it. But right now, real quick, I'm just finishing up. I had a whole chicken I had, so I chopped it up and put it in with some sauteed eggplant, cabbage, garlic, clove, some onions. And basically, I'm just water bathing it. You don't have to do anything spectacular like these people with their canning stuff. Just put a washcloth or a cloth at the bottom of the pot. Make sure your rims are really clean before you put your caps on your canning jars. Make sure you submerge them on top of that washcloth, because you don't want it directly on the pot, because they'll break. And then submerge under so that the water just covers the lid, and then bring it to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, let it sit for 3 hours on a rolling boil. Set your timer, and then after that, let it cool down. Once it's cool a little bit, you're going to take it and put it on a rack or something, and then I leave it overnight till the next day. And what you want to make sure is the lids, you're going to take the outer band out, and then these should be concave down. They don't pop up. So if I press on it, you don't get a bounce back. And see, if I grab it, it doesn't pop off. So you know you've got a good seal. And these will last you over a year easily, because I have some in my basement that I'm still eating. And talk about college kids. You can do baby food. Instead of sticking it in the freezer, you don't have to worry about power going out, losing the food. This could be emergency food, but also your kids that are going away for college, you can make these ready to eat meals that only have to sit in their cupboard. Doesn't have to be refrigerated. Once they need it, they just take it out, put it in a pan, or throw it in the microwave. It's already cooked. Heat it up, and they are so delicious. The meat is so moist and tender. The liquid comes right from the meat, so you don't have to put any liquid in these. None. This is what you get afterwards. I don't know if you see the liquid. So it is really great to have, and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm going to do a step-by-step video. It's super easy, though. You can go online and see so many people doing it. Just don't get into the weeds with these complicated people, and they make you feel like you have to buy all this shit. You don't. You just need canning jars, a pot, a washcloth, or some kind of towel to go on the bottom of the pot. Fill it up with water and let it boil for 3 hours. I think you can even go 2 hours, but I go about 2.5, 3 hours. Let it cool, and then let it sit overnight, and you'll hear these poppings from the lid. Pop, 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 and that's when it's sealing itself. And the ones that the lids pop off, throw them in the refrigerator and eat them the next day or whenever. All right, love you guys. Remember, God's great.